Today is the 15th of January 2018. I'm Aneel Aranha. Welcome to Daily Reflection. And today we're going to reflect on the Gospel of Mark, chapter 2, verses 18 to 22. Are you ready? Now John's disciples and the Pharisees were fasting, and people came and said to them, "Why do John's disciples and the disciples of the Pharisees fast, but your disciples do not fast?" Jesus said to them, "The wedding guests cannot fast when the bridegroom is with them, can they? As long as they have the bridegroom with them, they cannot fast. The days will come when the bridegroom is taken away from them, and then they will fast on that day. No one sews a piece of unstrung cloth on an old cloak, otherwise the patch pulls away from it, the new from the old, and a worse tear is made. And no one puts new wine into old wineskins, otherwise the wine will burst the skins, and the wine is lost, and so are the skins. But one puts new wine into fresh wineskins." This is the gospel of the Lord. A few years ago, I was on mission to Tanzania, and I was informed by my host that in sharp contrast to the rest of the world, where Christianity seemed to be in sharp decline, the number of Christians were rising all across the continent of Africa. My delight soon turned to dismay, however, when I met several of these new believers and discovered that although they had accepted Christ as their Savior, they hadn't let go of their old religious practices. So you had a lot of Christians going to witch doctors and doing voodoo. Now, I hope that horrifies you, because this is not unique to Africa. Right across the world, the Christianity practiced by many people today is some hybrid form of faith, where the culture of the world is mixed with heavenly truths. And you know what? It doesn't work. When Jesus said we cannot mix new wine into old wineskins, he was telling the Jews of his time that he was bringing a new gospel of grace that couldn't be fit into their legalistic and self-righteous theology. But it also applies to us today. We cannot integrate Jesus into the ways of the world, or vice versa. We have to live the new life that Jesus came to give us. That means forsaking all the ways of the world. And for those who do this, put new wine into new wineskins, this new life will be abundant. Try it and see. Now we have just said farewell to a year and welcomed a new one. Let us also say goodbye to the world and the things of it, and say hello to heaven and new life, abundant life. God bless you.